Thank you everyone for clicking onto this video. This video is going to be a special one. We have some time to actually sit down with Zay, who is a tattoo artist here at Frost City Tattoo. And he goes over his tattoo design process and gives us a little more insight as to how he goes about his tattoo process, how it goes from ideas all the way to laying it down on the skin. But this is really going to help people, especially people who are booking with Zay, understand how the design process goes. If you have any questions, hit me up. You can always find me on Instagram at akb_future. Other than that, enjoy the video and let me know what you think. Thank you.
Ask away, buddy. Ask away.
No. People want to know exactly your design process and how you're going about, especially on this half sleeve. Yes. What did our client here want specifically, and how are you kind of mixing it in on your own work?
Specifically, you had one thing in mind, and that was the shoulder cap over here.
Okay. Shoulder.
Pretty much a distressed Kanakamoli symbol.
Okay.
So this thing is based off of this. My man here is part Hawaiian.
Yep.
So the structure of this whole piece is gonna be a modern edge of a Hawaiian tattoo. You know, keep traditional aspects, give it a modern flow. When I design my flow, it consists of anatomy, body structure. It's about making any arm look massive, you know. Especially with guys, when you do their tattoos, you want the appearance of your arm. So the cut, that's mostly what sets the flow in place, is the anatomy.
Yep.
He did show me a reference of what he liked in resemblance of cut, and that was Sky Ritchie's piece.
Oh, there we go.
Shout out to Sky.
That's a dope piece.
That's a dope piece.
We get that a lot as a reference.
Yeah, it's one of the top references for sure.
I'm gonna say any of your past past pieces are great references, because we've seen some references come through, and
as long as they're mine, I'm cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? You bringing me no?
I know.
Third grader tattooed that. You know? It's not the game here. The idea here is to give my man here a tricep cut, bicep cut, and a shoulder cut. That's the concept with this whole spill.
With that modern Hawaiian.
All staying on a modern, traditional sense. Traditional patterns, modern flow. That's the idea here when you do these things.
Right now what we're doing this is a half sleeve. Are we full wrapping today?
Not today.
Not today. Is that's the goal though?
Yeah, the full wrap, well, the inner arm and the 3/4 will happen on the second date.
Okay.
He does have another date with me this month.
So you use like a green marker, and then you use your pen. What's the green? What's all this green marks here?
The green marks is a set of flow. You know, you don't really have to be straight about it. The pen kind of straightens everything out. The purple. The green kind of just sets the base layer of an idea of what you want to do and how you want to do it.
Okay.
And then the purple will set the foundation, kind of straighten everything out. Yep. You know, this will be more of the solidifier of what you want to tattoo, or what I'm choosing to keep. You know.
And this is all freehand. We're all these ideas is just
domage right here. It's the only way to do this.
Yes, sir.
Go to a stencil, just quit right there. Stop while you're ahead.
Go ahead and pause this video.
Yeah, let me get in no fucking stencil tattoos, especially tribal ones.
As a tattoo artist, what is the best thing a client can do in terms of
Preparing for the tattoo?
preparing for the, well, no,
What?
more so on the design, when they want to put some of their input on the design. Like as a tattoo artist, like obviously you mentioned he gave you right here, this was the reference that he for sure wanted.
Well, any great tattoo artist or tattoo artist that knows is creative can take any kind of pattern or design, specifically this, and figure out what he's gonna do with it. You know?
Yep.
So, literally, he brought this in, and I put the rest together for him. He brought this in, we expected to do Hawaiian, which is pretty much what's happening.
Yep. So how long have you been tattooing for?
I have been tattooing for April will make 11 years.
Okay, so out of 11 years, anyone who books with Zay, please trust this dude. Look at this. You can't think of this in your head. None of our clients might be smart people, but when it comes to designing, leave it up to Zay, man.
We were meant to do this, man. I was meant to do this. I promise
know.
you. This is for the people.
So when people have specific patterns that they want, do you think the best way is let you figure out how you're gonna
Pretty
kinda
much.
weave it in, fuse
Like
it
you
in?
can bring the reference in on the patterns. Don't bring me references of patterns you have on you find on Google. Unless it's my patterns.
Yep.
You know, we don't copying people's stuff is not call that copy in Hawaiian. It's sacred. You know? My man here, I am literally creating patterns for him right now. As we speak.
So when people come to you and they're like, maybe they don't have patterns, but they have meanings. They're like, hey, I want this tattoo to represent strength or family. How do you go about with that?
We can do that. We can do that. And that are something I will create for you. There are specific patterns and guidelines that Hawaiians have for strength, family.
Yep.
You know, same thing with Samoans, Tongans. You know, but so it'll be taking that specific pattern and making it fit you and custom to you. That way, not everybody's running around with the same.
All right, so I have another question. I thought of a good one.
That's a good one. Let's hear it.
What is like the process when you're tattooing? Like, what is the order of how you do it? With lines, with shading, with blacking things out, and like what is?
My number one process, I guess, is get the lines down. So we tracks, and then I just punch in the patterns, and then I black them out. You know, I just go section by section, as you can see. It's a little easier. I can just focus on just this one area, knock it out, move to the next area, design a little bit, hit the tracks down, knock that out. You know, it's kind of just, it's one big puzzle, but you're just doing it in sections. Same concept.
Probably everyone's wondering how are you fast, man? What makes you so fast?
Dude, I really don't know. I think it's application and efficiency. You know, like a lot of my stuff goes in one time. You know.
When you see the arm, the design already kind of plays out already in your head. You kind of know exactly how you're gonna do this.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, his reference, he really likes Sky's tattoo. So we're pretty much doing a version.
Yep.
Just
An
done
alternate.
Hawaiian and altered it a little bit, you know. Just like the way everything was all cut up, blocky, real streamlined, you know. So it's kind of the concept that we're going off of, keeping everything streamlined. Make sure we're not doing too much clusters. A lot of more. So Sky's tattoo has a lot more breaks in it. When I say breaks, I mean like these little negative breaks.
Yep.
You know, those breaks make a huge difference in a tattoo. A lot of people don't do breaks in tattoos because it kind of slows the pace down for them, in a sense. For me, it really doesn't. It's literally another direction I can take the lines and the tracks, you know. So if I can draw a line, I stop, pick up like a 1/4 inch later, that becomes a break, you know.
Can you point out where the break is again?
This right here is a break. This is a break. You know, this was a break, but I filled it with these distressed trains. But I knew that's not what my man wanted. He needed something a little harder hitting. He needed that heavy hitter status. So we gave him the heavy hitter. One day I'll get one.